Hey, what's up, brothers and sisters? It's me, Verse of the Day. I hope you've been well and I hope you've been blessed. In my last video, we talked about how God spoke from heaven during Jesus Christ's ministry here on earth. And during the Transfiguration, God said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear him." So in today's study, I've chose two verses or two passages that are vital to the Christian faith. So with that being said, let's get started. In John chapter 15, verses 18 through 23, Jesus says, "If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. And if you were of the world would love its own. Yet because you are not of the world, but I have chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. Remember the word that I have said to you. A servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they kept my word, they will keep yours also. But all these things they will do to you for my name's sake, because they do not know him who sent me. If I had not come and spoken to them, they would have no sin. But now they have no excuse for their sin. He who hates me hates the Father also." In Mark chapter 8, verses 34 through 38, we read, "When he called the people to himself, with his disciples also, he said to them, 'Whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his own soul? For whoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him the Son of Man also will be ashamed when he comes in the glory of his Father with the holy angels." So the world hates us because they first hated Christ, and a servant is not greater than his master. And since we know Christ suffered to glorify his Father, so will we have to suffer to glorify Christ. And then the next section talks about how, what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? And if any man rejects Jesus in this world, Jesus will also reject them when he comes with the power of his Father and in the presence of the angels.